always tired. Anyway, it is Monday, and we are doing our show tonight. Um, we're going over some things, I guess. I don't know. I'm shooting kind of from the hip tonight because I'm tired. Um, had a long day of getting all kinds of stuff fixed up and set up and wrote. Oh, that was illiterate. All right. Anyway, so it's funny. Last week I started this whole find your calm thing, and I didn't even realize that it was Mental Health Awareness Month. So, kind of kicking myself in the butt. We could have done this from the very get go of this month. I guess that's what happens when you don't really pay attention to all those hashtags and months for this and that. Mostly because I'm incredibly busy. And I don't really have a lot of time most of the days to check that kind of stuff out. So, but we are here anyway. We're going to do it, and I think we'll still do this throughout the entirety of this box. So I'll get that set aside. And yes, I did do mine. Give myself a break from devices for at least an hour every day. I even wrote what I was grateful for. On one day, it really didn't have much of a choice between Comcast crashing on me and then my computer deciding now's a good time to update in the middle of my workday. No matter what, I changed it to do its updates at 3 a.m. And Microsoft, in its wisdom, will still do them at 11 a.m. So the problem is that once Windows gets its updates and it wants to restart, it'll run like shit until you do. So I had no choice but to update my computer. So that took a good an hour and 20 minutes because it takes forever for my machine to load up because I have so much crap running in the background. So I kind of just hung out and fed my squirrels and sat in the beanbag chair for the entirety. So I didn't even use my phone. So that's pretty good. But mostly it was, I spent a lot of time in the garden, walking around the backyard. And I actually went outside and did some stargazing in the backyard on my chair. Cleaned house. Did a lot of things, actually. I don't need technology. Never have. Of course, I think avoiding devices is much easier for Generation X and older because we were raised without having that kind of crap anyway in the first place. So, like when we wanted to be social, we'd hang out at the mall, hang out at Denny's parking lot. We'd go out to movies or the swimming pool. So we didn't have all that smartphones and Twitters and Facebooks. So I think for us older folk, it's a lot easier to step away from technology for extended periods of time because it's how we were raised. Hey, Chris, how's it going, buddy? Oh, so yeah. Figured it'd be kind of fun to do all this, so. Yeah. How'd you do on your being away from devices for an hour? Fuck. Man. Can't you just be happy and sit and just be chill? No. See, you're sticking to my shirt. I actually did really well. So, in fact, I wrote about it on Crossing Colorado's website. And I didn't realize that it was Mental Health Awareness Month until I was writing that blog post. Like, huh? What a quinkydink. So we're going to go ahead and keep doing these, even if we're the only two on. KDC did come down to Denver. It was kind of cool. We hung out and went out to dinner at Hoo Hot, and then they went out to the concert. It's pretty fun. I don't do concerts because I have sensitive ears. Loud, anything over a certain decibel gives me migraines. When people are booming their bass as they're driving down the street, it hurts my head. Um, so it's quite sensitive to sound. And so having a concert right there blaring at me is really difficult to maintain. So I didn't go with them to Nightwish. So that's alright. We had a good dinner. We went to Hoo Hot. I had my usual goodness. But yeah. So anywho, well, all good here. I like to wind down before bed anyway, so it wasn't hard. I enjoyed the slower pace. It's relaxing. Yeah, so do I. I enjoyed sitting out in the backyard during the summer here in Denver. It's awesome. Don't get to see a lot of stars because of the light pollution, but it's still nice to just sit outside with a glass of wine and enjoy the ambience of the night. Got a lot of cleaning done, so but it was good. I enjoyed it. In fact, it's going to be part of my regular routine. So I found that I was able to sleep a lot better on certain nights, a lot better than I have been. And it's nice to just. So what I was doing was leaving my phone next to my computer and then walking off. I wouldn't even take my phone with me because I don't need anybody interrupting my me time. That's including clients. So I'm like, you know what? If it's important, they'll call. Otherwise, I'll answer it in an hour. So I'll leave my phone at my desk and I'll leave the room completely. And that's it. So it was nice. My sitting outside days are done for a while. This is a sucky time of year in Vegas. Oh, that's crappy. It's Monday. That means it's time for Michael's show. I like the title of the live stream. I could definitely use some tips on combating anxiety. Well, last week we did the give yourself a break from all devices for at least an hour every day, and then write down one thing that you're grateful for. And so I was going to go over my list here in a little bit of everything I wrote down. I don't know how many of you did that, but I did. And I plan on we're going to go and do the next card in the deck. So this is kind of cool. But I did find that it was quite relaxing to be away from tech without social media, no clients, no people calling or texting. I can just do whatever I want. So that was great. So I shut mine off for the hour most nights these weeks. Nice. That would be a good one too, but then that would still be tethering me to the phone, and I don't want to do that. So I just left it in here. And I'm too lazy. If I turn it off, I'll probably forget to turn it back on. Oh yes, those are great practices. Hello people. Hello Ron, how's it going? I am thankful for Michael and his live streams. Well, thank you. Yeah, KDC made me blush. When we met, he's like all excited. It's like meeting your favorite celebrity from YouTube. Oh, I'm not a celebrity. Thanks. It was a cool day though. I wish we could have done more stuff, but I was so backed up with everything. So I think that's. I need a week where I don't have to do jack and shit. One of these days I'll just take off from Thursday and come back Monday and tell you how my week went. But that's not going to happen anytime in the near future. So, you're doing good. That's good to hear. But yeah, it was nice just leaving my phone behind and not having to worry about anything and enjoying my house. Oh, I also spent time caring for my pumpkins. They're finally popping up, so they're going to be super late this year. But I do have whites and blues coming up, so I'm pretty jazzed for that. Of course, the blue pumpkins last time kind of mutated. It was weird. The vine only grew maybe 4 feet long, and had 3 pumpkins on it, and one of them didn't really grow all the way. So there was, yeah. I don't know if it was my soil outside is crap, and I've been trying to add more potting soil to it to help the pumpkins grow, but it's a pain in the ass. Michael, you'll be proud of me. I had a salad for dinner. Can you believe it? Ooh, salad. Salads are good. And you can actually eat quite a bit of salad without it really impacting the caloric intake. Salad is like one of the most filling and least caloric thing you could possibly eat. Blue pumpkins? Blue pumpkins, yes. They are a delicacy when you make them out of a pumpkin pie. They're more creamy and rich. And so I think Arabeth made pumpkin pies out of it last time. That's my daughter. So I'm going to hopefully get some good ones this year. So that's the goal. And I thought I lost my blue pumpkin seed because the neighbor cats dug it up, but apparently they reburied it pretty close to where it was. So it was kind of neat. I was all kind of bummed out, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try Casper pumpkins one more time, because the last time we planted them, they came out softballs. They didn't grow. I have like 68 softballs and piled up. I got a picture of it, and I'll probably post someday. But so I was kind of bummed out because I used my last blue pumpkin seed. And the neighbor cat came over, dug it up, and took a shit in the hole where I plant my pumpkin. So I cleaned all that out, and I thought for sure the seed was gone. So I replanted a white one in its place. And lo and behold, the blue pumpkin came up, the white pumpkin came up, and the third pumpkin came up. And I have no idea where that third seed came from. So it's an adventure. But I got peas starting to sprout, and blueberries, or their little flowers are starting to change before they turn to blueberries. The apple trees are doing great. So yeah, it's kind of cool out there. And I gotta plant my basil so that I have basil for Thanksgiving, because nothing beats having basil in my turkey noodle soup. I love it. Let's see. Ron's blog went bye-bye. I'm still... Oh, Chris's blog went bye-bye. I'm still not a huge fan of salad, though. There has to be bread or something substantial with it. We'll do a chicken salad. 4 ounces of chicken breast. Grill it. Slice it up finely. Mix it in with your salad. You can also top it with cheese, bacon bits. There's all kinds of ways to dress up a salad. I usually like using onions and mushrooms in mine. But even with just 4 ounces of chicken, it only makes your salad like 150 calories total. And that's for a big one. So, every time you talk, you sound like you're going to launch into an angry rant. No. I am not always angry. Really. I'm just tired. It's been a rough week. I'm falling behind on the blogs again because I'm trying to get this stuff done for Green Geeks, and then they tell me there's 2 new videos that nobody told me about that were done last month, and they want me to upload them to their channel. I'm like, you all need to tell me this right when it happens, right? That'd be nice. And then my new client, I was working on his stuff tonight at 5:30. It's been a rough one, but I gotta prioritize the stuff that pays, because that's who's paying my mortgage. I don't get anything from YouTube or the blog. Well, I guess the blogs make a little bit. They pay for their hosting, but not a lot. So I gotta go where the money's at. Yes, but cheese, bacon, dressing, etc. add extra fat and calories. Not if you do it in proper portion sizes. If you use half a serving of Colby Jack shredded cheese, it's only 55 calories. And the salad itself should roughly be, for a really big one, roughly around 20 calories total. So you put cheese, you put 4 ounces of chicken, which is about 80 calories. You're only looking at at the very most, a 300 calorie salad, and that is massive. Because you're also, if you add in mushrooms and onions, Those aren't very high in calories at all, and so you can fill up quite easy. It's been a rough week. It's Monday, and Michael says it's been a rough week. Yeah, it's only Monday. No, let's see. It's been a rough week from Tuesday to today. So I want to when I'm doing my show, it's everything from last Tuesday through now. So for me, it has been a rough week. Fuck. Even if you just consider it being Monday, it's been a rough week. I still got so much to do. Oops. Oh, but it's all good. It's a game we play, baby. I did get my book transferred over to Reedzy, so I'm pretty excited for that. I did a video on that on Friday. I was going to do a video today, but I had to. This whole project thing for my clients is really tapping my day. Oh, anyway, duly noted. I keep trying to like salad. I love salad. I do half romaine and half spinach, and then that's 85 grams total, which is a lot of salad. Mushrooms, onions, chicken, bacon bits, and cheese. So awesome salad. I also like to shred up lunch meat in my salads. So there's all kinds of ways you can spruce up lettuce. I heard the best dating advice I ever heard in my life. Everybody listen to it. All right. Let's hear it. Oh, anywho. So, I guess we can get started here. So, I know, Chris and I have already been talking about it a little bit, but how did everybody do on their being away from devices? I did really great. So, the fact is, like I said, though, one day was kind of forced on me because Comcast and my computer went down at the same time, and that took a huge chunk of my day, which set me behind schedule. So I had no choice but to relax and sit in a beanbag chair and enjoy the afternoon. But I do have a squirrel that I feed by hand, you little guy. I did an Instagram on it, an Instagram reel of a video of me feeding him. So it was a pretty good day. Okay, so this is Diana's best dating advice. Decide that this is what you want. Decide you really want a relationship and are ready for it. Can you believe that? It was mind-blowing. That is kind of similar to what I've been doing. Or what I've been saying for the past year. Actually, it looks like something I wrote in the blog post recently. Did you read my email? Yeah, once you make the decision of what you want, what you want to be, a lot of it comes a hell of a lot easier. Well, deciding is the first part. You still have to put in the effort to make it happen. How much is that relationship going to cost you? Oh, but yeah, it's like I keep telling my son that I decided I wanted to be a freelance writer, and so I spent hours researching how to be the best writer I could be, and I was able to quit my job a little over a year later. So all kinds of goodness can happen when you make a decision and then follow through. So some relationships are costly to maintain. Yeah, so are children. Excuse me. It really forced me to reflect and ask myself if I really want this. Exactly. I am currently single by choice. Um, Mostly because I just don't have the time. I feel it'd be unfair to like try to be in a relationship right now because I do have so much going on and my life is chaos. And so I don't I just don't think it'd be very fair to somebody to try to be in a relationship really. Not until some of the dust settles anyway. You're absolutely right, Michael. That's how I got my dream job after all. Exactly. Once you make the decision and follow through with it, all kinds of good shit can happen. It's just a matter of following through for the most part. Well, it's like the one thing I brought up. I think I brought up last week, where, or maybe it was a blog post. Everything is running into one big beating. So, what was my point? Oh shit, I lost it. We're talking about making the decision. I was going to bring up. Oh, no. It was almost there. I need a vacation. Oh my god. Okay. Not a clue. Mid sentence and I lost it. I hope that this is a sign of me being tired and not beginnings of like a degenerative disease going into dementia. No, it's probably just tired and stressed. Think about it, almost everything is your life. In your life is a choice. Yep. Well, it's like who was it? Fat lightning guy. Benjamin Franklin. There's only two absolutes in life, and that's death and taxes. I really wish you would do a master class, Michael. I would pay for it. I wouldn't know what to do a master class in. How to fail upwards. Yeah, I don't know. How to suffer from a lack of sleep for extended periods of time. No, that's one thing. God, see, and I was thinking about it, about the whole. This is Mental Health Awareness Month, and do you know how many writers I follow on Twitter who are so like they denigrate themselves a lot. Like there is, imposter syndrome is kind of a real thing. I go through it a lot, but some of these guys and women are just horribly hard on themselves. I know one who quit writing after one rejection on Text Broker, and she just couldn't handle it. And there's so many out there who are just they get ramped up in anxiety and stress and like I feel weird because I don't really those kind of things don't really affect me. I write, I sit down, I start, and then I finish. When it comes to writing, I don't get affected by that kind of stuff. Now I am kind of apprehensive about my first fiction book coming out, but I'm still going to push it out. And I feel I don't know. It's I think it's a creator thing. I know a lot of artists and musicians and writers who suffer through depression and anxiety as well. So maybe it's just one of our defaults. Fat lightning guy. I would be on how to succeed as a freelance writer, of course. Oh, yeah. Oh, that I am pretty proud of. I did bust ass, and I quit the school district in 2013, and I've been writing ever since. Unfortunately, nowadays most of my workload is editing and content research for my writing team, except for this new client, and I'm writing their articles for insurance. And but still, the majority of my work is mostly editing nowadays. But I did push really hard to become a successful freelance writer. I bought my house. All my bills are paid. I spent way too much money this weekend. Like a lot. More than I probably should have. Yeah. So I am successful at. So I have no qualms with that. I feel bad for some of these other writers. I'm like, how can I be more inspirational and uplifting? But like Sam pointed out, I can't save the world. So I try to leave funny or uplifting comments on people who seem to need it. And unfortunately, that got me in a wee spot of trouble a few days ago because I misunderstood a tweet. Let this be a lesson to you. If you're on Twitter and you're going to comment on someone's tweet, make sure you read the entire context of the tweet. I got blocked. By misunderstanding. I thought she was getting fan art, but it was from a creep. Open mouth, insert foot. It happens. And that's one of the bad things about social media, is that you don't have the context of being in person. And so when you're missing a bit of the story or the emotion of somebody when they're saying something to you, accidents are going to happen. And so it's just like a text message. When you think your mom's yelling at you, and she's not. I thought you were a superhero. I used to think that. But, I can't save everybody. Even though I still try, I can't. 'Cause it's just too stressful. So I try to save my little corner of the world, I guess. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Okay, Max. You are so demanding. Hi. What's up? Yeah. Anywho, so we did the break from all devices for at least an hour, so I want to go over what I'm grateful for. These are the 7 things I wrote down, one a day. If I can read my handwriting. Max. Oh man, you are shedding. Cool thing is that this one will let me brush her. Let's see, the first one, I am grateful for my job because I'm able to do a lot of things that I want. I still spend the majority of my time making sure that my clients' work is taken care of, but I do get paid enough to where I can do fun stuff like this. Do the blogs, make some videos occasionally. I get to, the gaming channel. We played Minecraft last night, Galacticraft. I built a Stargate. I'm hoping to get back into gaming starting tomorrow for Colorado Plays, Tuesday and Thursdays. So I have quite a bit of flexibility, and I love what I do. Like, someone asked me on Twitter, like, "What's your favorite? Well, if you could pick any job, what would it be?" I'm like, I'm doing it. This is what I want to do. I love my job. Next one was my health. Still trying to lose weight, but I'm alive. Which is a bonus. So always be grateful that you're alive. Let's see. Third one is my friends and family. I have an awesome support structure. Everybody here is supportive of what I do. Sam especially. Sam helps me out quite a bit. She's like a personal assistant. Mostly because I'd forget. What What else we got? That I'm able to afford a nice home. That's okay. Wow. I separated the N on that one. It looked like an ice home. This is why I type. Yeah, I don't live in a palace. Um, it's not like a massive house, but at least I have a home. And I'm grateful for that because there's so many people out there that can't afford one. So I got that going for me. Let's see. Next one is my drive and ambition. That's right, it is. I'm grateful that I can put in the time to force myself to do certain things to reach specific goals I like. Sure, I'm kind of slacking in the weight loss department, but I am a published author. It's kind of cool to be able to say that. And I never give up, even when I should. Next one is being able to afford the small things and some of the big things. Okay. Part of this was we were talking about my daughter's letter jacket. Both my daughters lettered in two different things. And so I have to buy jackets this summer. And that's not going to be any skin off my back. I would like to build a new computer someday, but, priorities. Let's see. Diana says, I hope your cat is on your list. Oh, she's, part of my friends and family. My cats are like family. Huh. Yeah. Who needs a woman when I have someone who loves me as much as this? Yes. This one here is my alpha cat. And the last one is my audience. You guys. Because you all inspire me to do so much more. In fact, Ron is the one that got me kind of stuck a fire or lit a fire under my butt to write my book. And I love chatting with you guys every Monday. I love to try to come up with new things that we can do. Most of my videos are to help you guys, something somebody asked me for. So you guys are my inspiration. I here and tired put together 3 beds today. Whew. That sounds pretty busy there, Neil. I'm tired too. I didn't put together beds, but I've been working for 10 hours straight. I did take about an hour off dealing with kids as they were leaving the house, but I've been going nonstop for most of the day. Oh. So there we go. How did you do? Did you do your give yourself a break from all your devices for at least an hour? I just read off my list of things I'm grateful for. So I'm halfway through my next Amazon KDP book. That's awesome, Ron. Good job. You're going to have like a massive library. Do you have any of them printed out? I'm just curious. Do you like print out copies so you can put them on your bookshelf? I would. Because that would just, bring over a date and show them that you have an entire library. But yeah, I would print them out. Oh. If you're building beds, can you build me a new one? I'm serious. I think part of my problem lately is that everything is in my room, and so I get claustrophobic. And I'm half tempted to get rid of my bed and just sleep on the floor in a sleeping bag. It'd probably be more comfortable. I'm telling you, this bed is horrible. I wake up, my hips are sore, my back is killing me. The cats love it. Everybody wants to be on my bed, except me. Yes, I gave myself more than just an hour away from my devices. It was nice, right? Yeah, it was. I thought so. I spent some time outside. I did yard work. I played around with my squirrel. That's not a metaphor. I have a real squirrel out front. And actually, if anybody follows me on Instagram, you'll see me feed the squirrel. We dropped it a couple times. Oh, damn it, Max! Seriously? That's awesome. Now my bed smells like scotch. Thanks a lot. No, okay, Max, you gotta go. If you're not gonna sit still, I have nothing clean to wipe this on. I guess I'll just use a eyeglass rag since I have to wash this anyway. Anyway, I have to do that. Everyone wants to be on my bed. Yeah. Unfortunately, none of the ones I want on my bed. Anyway, yeah. So it was nice. I don't want to ruin my box. What else did I do? I did a lot of cleaning, like a lot of yard work. I got my pumpkins coming up. Pretty excited for that. Peas. I got little sprouts coming up. Blueberries, apples. Yeah, we talked about all this about an hour ago, or 20 minutes ago. I saw the post on Instagram with the squirrels and the walnuts. Yeah. My buddy loves walnuts. And it's only one that'll eat out of my hand. I'll hand him the walnut, and he'll take it from me. He did kind of scratch me on that last one, but it wasn't his fault. He had a hold of my finger, and he was falling, and he slipped off, but you don't even see a mark on me, so. But so I had my daughter feed him. My son got to feed him this weekend. He'll come down and like stand in your hand and take the walnut. So he's my buddy. Oh, Michael, did you watch that video I sent you? No, I haven't. I haven't had any time. I've been telling you, I've been going nonstop all day. And besides, I don't know if I want to watch it. To be honest, I'll watch it tonight. I keep thinking of the Leafy video you told me to watch that I didn't think was funny at all. It was quite lame. But everybody has their cup of tea, so. Well, you should. It has Weevil in it, which is why I don't want to watch it. I'm not a big anime fan. I don't know. I'll watch it. I'll watch it when we're done here. No. Anywho, okay, so let's do the next one. And remember, I will put these on the channel community tab in the morning. So if you want to follow along, you can. Okay, so what's the next one? Next one is, ooh, that's a pretty color, purple. Okay. So next up is, if I can, get out there. There it is. And this is, if you're wondering, this is from the Find Your Calm box that Sam gave me. And this time we're going to grab a sheet of paper and dump out all of your thoughts in your brain. That's going to take more than a sheet. Brain dump, organize, and de-stress. Writing down your thoughts allows you to create a tangible place for everything that is causing stress. That's going to be a big list. Okay, and then on the back side of this is different. We'll write down one thing every day of I will relax today by, and then write down something that you will relax today by. So that'll be on the community tab tomorrow. I don't know if, I don't think a sheet of paper is going to do it. So if we do it like we did last time, we would do it once a day. So maybe write down one thing that stresses me out every day and just go off on it. And I'll use a notebook because I got like 70 of them because I have a problem with notebooks. So I'm going to put this face down on the back. So that'll be this week's Dewey. And voila. Cool. Now, you don't have to follow along if you don't want to, but, you know, so far I've been finding it quite beneficial. So, when you're as busy as I am, that's quite beneficial. To be able to de-stress and relax. Did someone say dump? That's one of my favorite things to do. Also, it's not anime. It's a guy making fun of the show. Okay, then I might like it. Good times. So that's what we're going to do. It's a brain dump. Organize and de-stress. Dump out all of the thoughts in your brain. So today I will relax by drinking the second 32 ounce of Miller High Life. Drambuie. Just thinking of some of the things I can write down in that. So that might be something that you'd probably want to do in the mornings then. Because if you're writing down what you'll do today to relax. Today I will relax by, and then do it in the morning. You can plan out. Okay, so at this point, at some point today, I need to, here we go, spend an hour outside my back porch with a glass of wine. I'll do that every day. I always chuckle when someone says the word dump. It's a word. It's not very funny. It's just dump. Like taking trash out to the dump. My house is a dump. I have to go take a dump. Anyway. Oh. Yeah. So, there we have it. Let's see. What did I do this week? A lot of work. Hoping to get some more videos out. All I can say is I hope. Because every time I try to come up with a plan, like the day that the internet went down, was like, I was so far ahead. I was kicking ass. I was rocking it. And then the computer said, no, you're not. You're not doing shit today. Like, you bastard. Every time, it's like the universe is beating me down. Every time I do really good on a day, or have everything all planned out and everything is rocking, something happens. I am so tired of chaos. I want to sleep. Anywho, I did get the book moved over to Reedzy so I can finish writing it. I'm hoping to have it done in the next month or two. I would love to have it published before my birthday, providing I get time. What else? We got the blogs are just barely on schedule, at least 2 of them. Oh, and I've been working with a new advertisement platform that I'll be making a video for. I'm using Basic by Ezoic, and I don't know if I like it. Mostly because there's no way to limit how many ads are on your blog. Right now, WriterSanctuary is a mess of ads because I'm running this experiment to make sure I get paid from it. And I hate it. I hate having so many ads on my website. Unfortunately, after the basic experiment is over, I have to do the same thing with AdSense so that I can compare which platform makes you more money. So I'm going to have to use AdSense's auto ads set to like 15 ads and run it for about a month and a half. So my website's going to look like crap until August. So, Ugh, I hate it. But, you know, it's something you can try, I guess. When is your birthday? My birthday's in July. Yep, at the end of July. Towards the end of July. Actually, it's on my Twitter account. What else? I think that's about it. Not very exciting, you know. I would love to have more exciting news to give you guys on Mondays, but all I do is work. it's it's tiring. And there's really nothing exciting where like yeah, I edited some articles today. I edited some pictures and I'm getting ready to upload a Spanish blog post tomorrow for a video. I didn't write it, so I can't edit it. So I'm hoping she knows what she's writing. Oh well. Um, what else? That's about it. Oh, anywho. Well, since we're just standing around here, um, I guess we can call it a night then. I'm sorry. I try so hard to come up with like be energetic like some of these other YouTubers, but I'm too old. Nobody wants to sit around and watch a 45-year-old break down on camera. So, are you writing anywhere? Oh, Chris, um, I haven't really noticed any excess of ads on your blog. Seems fine to me. Nothing like hub pages. Oh, there, I literally need to X out ads so I can read the damn article. Yeah, lately on WriterSanctuary, it's been throwing ads in the nav bar, at the very bottom of the footer. It's been putting ads in, like, weird-ass places, and every 100 words, I don't, it aggravates me. Did you meet up with KDC in real life? Yes, I did. You probably missed it, but we went out to dinner. Sam, KDC, and Ty, my son, went out to see Nightwish last night. We had dinner. It was pretty fun. And he made me blush because he was all excited to meet. He called me a YouTube celebrity. I'm like, I have 1,700 or 1,400 subscribers. Most of them don't care. So I wouldn't call me a celebrity in any stretch of the imagination. Really run. Yeah. Shadow's back. Oh, anyway. I am pretty excited about using Reedzy though. For writing Kingmaker. I can set up goals and it'll send me reminders. Like the video I uploaded on Friday. So I'm hoping, from what I've used of it so far, it works a damn sight better than Kindle Create. Like, Kindle Create was a buggy mess when I used it. Reedzy, not so much. The word processor of Reedzy is free, and it's got all kinds of tools that you can use. So it's pretty nice. I'm really excited for it. So jealous, does KC live in Colorado or something? No, he flew into the Nightwish concert that was here last night. What? Yeah. Okay, that's my nose. Will you land? Grr. Anywho, I think I'm about done. I can't really think of anything else that's exciting. My laugh is boring as shit. Okay, so I guess to recap and be done. Remember, for the next week, every day, let's grab a sheet of paper and dump out all the thoughts in your brain. Because we are doing this every day, we'll do one thing that stresses us out, and then dump all of our thoughts about why it stresses us out. Doesn't have to be a list. It could be whatever you want. Just to get it out there. So it's kind of like journaling every day, I guess. Except for we're journaling on specific stuff that stresses us out. I'm going to need to do that more than once a day. And then, every day, let's write one thing that we will relax today by doing. So, probably be a morning thing. And remember, I will put this in the community tab of the channel. So, first thing in the morning. So we can all follow along. Okay, that's still really cool, though. It would be fun to hang out with you guys in real life. Yeah, we had a good night. It was fun. He was pretty excited to meet us all. You know, we got a picture, and he's all excited about his picture of us. So it was pretty cool. I wish I would have been able to have more time. I would have loved to have taken him up to Lookout Mountain, where I took the picture for the book. He wanted to go to the Garden of the Gods, which is pretty cool, but it's in Colorado Springs, which isn't exactly next door to Denver. He did get to go up to Red Rocks. Red Rocks is amazing, by the way. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can still do in Colorado, so. That's right. There's always next time. I just had so much going on. I still have so much going on. I'm hoping the dust settles. You know, it's. I need a vacation, desperately. So anywho, yeah, I guess we will call it a night then. Maybe we can all have a meetup in Colorado sometime. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Don't know when I'd be able to do that. But yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Hang out. Have a barbecue. If I can get a big audience going, can you imagine renting out the Pepsi Center for a barbecue? Oh, you don't know what the Pepsi Center is. Never mind. I don't even know if it's a Pepsi Center anymore. We can go out to a Rockies game at Coors Field. That's cool that you and Casey got to meet up. He seems like a really good guy. Yeah, he's. It was pretty cool. It was pretty fun. One of these days, I'll have to make it out to Vegas. That would be fun. I would like to go out to Las Vegas and blow some money. Have a good night, Chris. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. Unfortunately, I'm boring as shit still. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired. So, but remember, we're de-stressing. We're writing stuff down. I'm still going to relax. Take an hour away from tech. I kind of did that already once today. I was out gardening earlier today, so. But I still might just curl up on the bed, make me some sleepy time tea, read a book, and go to bed. Maybe. I still have a few things I need to wrap up before I do that, though. Good times. Anywho, I think that's it. Unless anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, we can call it a night and move on. Oh, see, everybody's getting all kinds of book offers. I really liked Chris's little doodle about my fan art for Despair. That was pretty cool. I gotta get that recorded. I have it all written out. I just have to record it and upload it. So I'm hoping I can get that done today or this week and get back on a regular schedule. Chaos. So much chaos. Anyway. Alrighty, well let's do this. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Yeah. So I'm not even going to worry about my outro because y'all know it. It almost be pointless to put in a new one. And all of you know I have a book. So, yeah. Anywho, let's have a good week, everybody. Let's try to de-stress and try to battle anxiety and have all kinds of goodness and all that other good stuff. Because I know that, speaking from experience, I can use a little bit of de-stressing. So, maybe one of these cards says, take a vacation for a week. I'll have to do it. Right? Anyway. Have a good one, everybody. I'll wait until Ron and Chris are done having their convo. I don't want to end it in the middle of them. I think you guys can still chat even though I end the stream, right? Oh no! As soon as I hit end stream, it locks it out. So I'll give it a second. I just wish I had something more to go over. Should we go back to doing topics on Mondays? Not that anybody watches. I'm still thinking YouTube's burying my shit. Guys, good luck on your writing goals this week. I hope y'all get some words pushed out, even if it's a brain dump in a journal. I'm done. Did you see my comment about having a meetup in Colorado? No, Michael, you are absolutely fascinating. Don't leave. Oh, I am not absolutely fascinating. I'm absolutely tired. There's really nothing fascinating to go over, though. I really don't have anything else to go over. So, I don't know. I'll work hard on new shit this week and see if we can find something cool to talk about for next Monday. Don't forget, we're trying to de-stress for Mental Health Awareness Month. Actually, I just wanted to de-stress for the hell of it, but let's make it a month thing. So, topics are cool, but if YouTube doesn't care about your live stuff, then might as well just talk about whatever. Well, that's just it. It's not even showing that. Okay, so Colorado Plays. When we were building the Stargate, we were the top search result for Stargate, even though it was in Minecraft. I don't know what YouTube has against WriterSanctuary. Probably because I talk shit about YouTube a lot. Or maybe it's because I drink on camera. Who knows? Speaking of which, I really don't know what else to try. I haven't even tried hiding videos or unlisting them after they're live. And nothing. It's still showing the videos less and less. So, I don't know. YouTube hates me. And that, like I said before, though, it's like the videos, for the most part, get a really high click-through rate. At least better than average according to YouTube. But they won't show the videos. And when they do, people watch them. I don't get it. So, oh well. Maybe I should just start doing this shit on Twitch. A lot easier to get monetized. Except for on Twitch, do you know that if you have 150 followers on Twitch and you only get 3 or 4 people watching at a time, you make 2 cents. Woo! Yeah, I love how so many people are like, I'm going to do Twitch and YouTube to make that mad YouTube money, mad Twitch money. Unless you're able to draw a massive audience, you're not making dick. That's because AdSense for YouTube is apparently pretty close to AdSense on blogs, which is crap. And Twitch doesn't pay for shit. So, I don't know. For me, it'd be worth it just to get a job. But I have a job, so I can do all this stuff. I don't get it. But whatever. I didn't start the channel to make money anyway. So, though I would like more than 5 people watching at a time. That'd be nice, but like I don't get it. Like at the very beginning of last year, at one point we had 16 people chatting, and most of them were all like, "Oh yeah, I'll be back," and they never came back. I think a big part of that though is that the beginning of COVID, right? Last year, no, it was at the end of COVID, so everybody was still kind of looking for making money online by being a writer, and now that things are opening again, people are less likely to search for that. So, in fact, I'm doing a video, hopefully, knock on wood, of the difference between the niches that I have and why you should pick specific niches if you're trying to make money, especially on a blog or even a YouTube channel, because your niche will greatly affect how much traffic and how much money you make. So, sorry, Michael, I scared them away. No, no, they just moved on. I'm boring as shit. So when you're not very exciting and you don't jump around like a jackass, and I have a chin, nobody's gonna get that reference but Diana. Um, I'm just not. My IQ is too high to really succeed on YouTube. My audience isn't a bunch of 10-year-olds. You know. You probably got to drive traffic from off YouTube toward your video, but I don't know, if I knew how to crack the code, I wouldn't be on welfare. Yeah, there you go. Actually, you do know how to crack it. You just have anxiety. Um, which, is debilitating. I get it, dude. I understand. It's rough. I was there. I was there 10 years ago. We didn't get welfare. We got food stamps. But man, I couldn't afford shit. I could barely pay. I couldn't pay anything, which is why I became a writer. $8 an hour for a family of 4 in a 1,900 square foot house. The stress alone, just dealing with the landlord, it was. You've read my book, so I get it, dude. That was funny, but yeah. Hope everyone have a great weekend. See you next Monday. Keep banging on the keyboards, always. I am still on track to write more words than I did last year, and some days I will even break 1.1 million. So I'm gonna hit close to 1 million words this year. I gotta figure out how to crack my own code first. Yep, that's it exactly. I wish, I really wish there was something I could do for you, dude. Like wave a magic wand and fix you, because you've got all kinds of talent. You've got all kinds of skill. I wish you would see what I see. And I know it's rough. It's hard. Um, but you know, bibbidi bobbidi boo, bitch. I need a wand. I need a magic wand so I can start casting spells on you guys. Oh, but yeah. So what else can we do on a Monday then? Let's do some brainstorming real quick before we call it a night. I kind of like the cards. I want to keep doing the cards until they're gone. Then we might just see if there's another box of cards, maybe. I really like doing these. I don't know how many others of you do them with me, but I know Chris did. So, I'm sure Neo did. She probably passed out from putting beds together. I don't know. I keep wanting to do topics, but I'm like, I'm running out of shit, man. Most of my stuff lately has been just editing and videos, and I just bippity boppity boo bitch. I want that on a t-shirt. See, I should. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up a merch store because I have like. I just want to write shit. I grammar properly, and now we have bippity boppity boo bitch. And there's a couple other sayings too that we came up with. So. Used to be exactly where you are right now. You can do it. Yep, I think we all were at one point. You know, some of us are just capable of handling anxiety and stress better than others. Doesn't mean that we're any better. We're just more adaptable. What you think is something light could be devastating for somebody else, which is why well, it's one of the things I brought up with when my son committed suicide, is that my ex had a habit of making the boys feel like their problems were stupid. And so there's times where I wonder if he would still be here if she would have taken 5 minutes and made sure that he realized that it's just he made a mistake. Let's move on. Let's figure out how to handle it. So that's why you never underestimate when someone's in pain, because you don't know how devastating a certain thing could be to an individual. Because you might think it's pretty light, but to somebody else it could be devastating. That's how I grew up. That's part of why I think that way. Is because all my problems when I was growing up, I was told were stupid. Even though at the time, now I'm a teenager, to a teenager, everything's grandiose. To a child, everything's grandiose. You gotta think of, put it in this way. Everything a child is experiencing is pretty much the first time they're ever experiencing it. So for you to look back and say, well, you're just acting stupid because of this, this, and this, you're also coming off from the benefit of knowledge and understanding and already being there. God damn. Sorry. But to a child, it's their first time, it's their first rodeo. And so you can't just go off on them like that. I don't know. It's rough. So, greetings from South Boston. How's it going, Lenny? You're lucky we were just about ready to call it a night. And then I kind of went off on a little bit of a tangent. It says I have anxiety disorder too. Okay, hold on. I think I inhaled a cat hair. It's like... Anyway. Yeah. Sorry for that. That was I don't know where that came from. I'll wash it down. Love Drambuie. So yeah, you can crack the code, Chris. I have faith in you, buddy. Like I said, I wish that you could see what I see in you, because you would be doing some amazing shit. I always try to drop in and say hello. Well, thank you very much, Lenny. That's very appreciated. I can't really think of anything else I was going to go over. Which is funny, because I wasn't really going to go over that either, but I guess for Mental Health Awareness Month, it would be a good topic. In the last 2 years, I've had my son commit suicide. I've lost my stepdad of 40 years to COVID. My brother commits suicide. And a very close family friend accidentally shot himself 2 weeks after my son died. So I've had a very rough couple of years. Um, and if it was for the suicides are the ones that really hit you though, because then you start feeling you got that survivor's guilt going on. Where could there have been more that could have done? And you'll keep asking yourself that forever. Like I still smash my face up against a brick wall over my son. Um, it's devastating. So let's talk. Let's end on a happier note. So thank you, Lenny. Um, the point is, though, is that most problems are temporary. You just got to keep that in mind. What you're going through now will pass. As long as you put in the effort and learn. Nothing. There's the only, like my pa always said, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And I don't know. I think we could do more. Anyway, let's see. What's a good happy note to end on? We're going to combat stress together and depression, anxiety. I don't know. I wish I could just. This is the thing that Sam tells me all the time is that I can't save the world because I constantly try. And she's right. There's just a lot of people. So this will pass. That's what I say every night on the toilet. Anyway. So let's do that. Let's remember we're going to be focusing on writing what stresses us out on a piece of paper. And then once a day, first thing in the morning, I will relax today by, and then write down what we're going to do to relax that day. Mine's probably going to involve a lot of alcohol. No, probably not. Don't drink and drive. Yeah. I'm out. I heard this saying and it has been helpful. One should see life as it should be and not necessarily see life as it is. Well, it depends though, because then you get people who get locked into that and they start seeing things that really aren't there and become delusional. You still have to keep one foot in reality. Otherwise, that almost got political. Otherwise, you start manifesting things that aren't real. And so there's a little bit of you got to keep a balance in that. Like I don't think I can do that, to be honest. I am too much of a realist though. And I am very analytical, so I'm able to work my way through a lot of problems. So, I don't know. That's one of the big difference between me and my brother was that I am analytical. He never was. I could think through just about anything. I would never drink if I was stressed. I had to be sober to face my problems. And he was almost the exact polar opposite. So, everybody's different. Everybody has things that hurt. It's how you handle it that makes the difference. Anywho, let's let's have a good week, everybody. I have faith in us. We're gonna do some awesome shit. At least I am. I know Chris is going to get on Hub Pages and crank out some awesome content and get to be a rich Hub Pages millionaire. Do you know I met a chick who says that she makes $60 a day on Hub Pages. Huh? Huh? Get to writing. But everybody, let's do some awesome stuff this week. I am gonna work on my book. I'm gonna get the rest of it copied over to Reedzy and then set some writing goals, and then we'll proofread it. Cool thing is I'm able to share Kingmaker through Reedzy, which I'm pretty excited about. So Buy Me a Coffee members will get access to that as soon as I figure it out. Apparently all I gotta do is just hit the button and click copy the link. So I'm gonna try to put it in Buy Me a Coffee this week and see what happens. So it's a work in progress. Yeah, that's me. Hub Pages, Millie, come right up. There you go. So by next week, Chris is going to be making bank on Hub Pages. That's his goal. Actually, Hub Pages is, I think I'm going to be more interested in doing the Hub Pages than Vocal. Hub Pages still supports PayPal, and you can add your Amazon links to it much easier. So I think Hub Pages is probably the better one out of the two. I still want to do my experiment on it. Oh, God, I got so much I got to do. It's not that I'm a flake. It's that I'm just so busy. I need to tackle one thing at a time. Anywho, I guess we'll wrap it up tonight. We're going to do some awesome stuff. Let's set some goals and whoop some ass. I'm telling you. Okay, so next Monday, I am going to average 1 million words this year. And that means an average. It's an estimate over how my productivity goes. So we'll talk about that. We'll be hitting 1 million words average for the year next Monday. Hey Pages is way better than Vocal, at least for searchable content. Yeah, Hub Pages shows up. Hub Pages also has its own niche websites as opposed to Vocal that has everything in a subdomain. Google doesn't like subdomains like that, and so that's why Hub Pages and Medium does so much better than Vocal when it comes to search. So yeah, I think Hub Pages is probably the best bet. Take care and be well. Thank you very much, Lenny. You too. Have a good week. Live long and prosper, guys. I can't remember the other half of that. Something in long life. Yeah, fuck it. Anywho, thank you guys for stopping by and watching tonight. Tomorrow we'll come up with a more exciting topic and stuff. And my God, it is dark in here. And I even have the light on. I don't... It is so hard having everything in my bedroom because I love the natural light during the day, but I have to mess with the settings on the camera all day long. I wish I had an office. So, yeah, the niche sites, the Hub Pages domain got nuked, but the niche sites do well. Yeah. It's like Thrifty something is one of the ones I went on. Thrifty Nickel? Or something like that. I can't remember where they put that article, to be honest. Yeah. Good night, all. Good night, everybody. Have a good evening. I can't think of a good outro because you all know that I have a book that's available on Amazon. Link is in the description down below. You can also reach me on social media, on Twitter and Facebook, and I don't have my... What the hell happened to my dealie? I turned it off. Oops. Social overlay. Why did I... Oh, because we were using it. That's right. I used it for Tough Nickel. There we go. I used it last week for the Crossing Colorado's podcast because Sam wasn't here. That's right. All right. Anyway, I'm on social media. I'm trying to get more active on Instagram. aside from squirrel videos. So, yeah, hit the like button if you haven't already. What else? Yeah. Good night, guys. Have a good week. And remember that if you're not handling things, reach out. Twitter is probably the easiest way to, like, if you need anything, let me know. I'm always on Twitter. It's running on a separate tab on my computer. So, but yeah, I would like to do more Instagram stuff. I just don't know what to take pictures of. I'm an author. Not really an author. I'm a freelance writer. What the hell do I take a picture of? My keyboard? This is the letter Q. No, I don't know. Anyway, have a good night, guys. And I will see you next Monday. Oh, Okay, well, won't let me open things. What was all that about? Oh, I got a bunch of email. Good times. So, see you next Monday.